Lap after lap, the rhythm flows, chasing the line where the passion grows. Engines sing, the tires cry, every turn another try. Side by side, we share the track, pushing hard, but we've got each other's back. Respect the fight, play it clean, fair hearts fuel this racing dream. Lap after lap, I'm feeling the drive, breathing the heat.
Good evening to another hot day in Croatia. Hope everything that works. Lighting is a bit too strong. That's what we are used to. Save, no. This evening we are running in the daily race B. Yeah, essentially very hard to land in the top 10 in the friends list. Yeah, dropped 1000 places in the global rankings. The competition is just too fierce. Or I am just too slow. Probably the second one. But nevertheless, I wanna try to get better. Not sure about the strategy here, but we'll figure it out as we go. Was not ideal. Neither was this. This can't be good. Molim. Hello. Needed attention. That chicane felt somewhat messed up. Not gonna ride with this. Missed the entry point. Good entry point, just some oversteer. Need to be earlier on the brakes. Not expecting too much now. Accelerated too early. That wasn't good. But the chicane from one point on has to be flat out. So if we miss that part of the track or that sector, I don't think there is any value to finish the lap out or from practice. Again and again. Moving flat out. But it wasn't bad either. I need to work on my braking points. Some turns I brake too late, some too early. There should be some time left to pick up. Nomad, good evening. Wie geht es dir? Der Chat heute allgemein etwas leer. Wahrscheinlich, weil sehr viele streamen. Was macht die Familienplanung? Frau hatte eigentlich heute den Termin, Entbindungstermin, aber noch keine Wehen, kein nichts. Das Kind will auch nicht raus irgendwie. Deswegen heißt es abwarten. Deswegen kann ich hier auch schön fahren. Ich möchte kurz meine Zeit angucken, wo wir denn gelandet sind. Ja. Nicht wirklich besser. Hey Blue Tag, good evening. How's it going? I had high hopes for Interlagos, but the community or the racers overall, let's enroll for the race. The drivers in Gran Turismo, I would say in the last half year or last 6 months, improved so much. I feel like I am hardly able to compete. So definitely probably going back to the B ranks. You are highly welcome, Blue Tuck. Anytime when I see you. Overall, I try to join whenever I see somebody streaming. Just work these days on my end is too much, and I don't really have the time to stick around, but I can always pop in and say hi. That's the least I can do, so you can always expect that from me when I see you guys online. Wing was close to 131.1. I don't know what to say. They are just aliens. Yeah, can't describe it. Yeah, I saw that you had some trouble on the track all of a sudden. But that only tells you have to... Blue Tuck, are you streaming from the PlayStation? Because I know they have these... like, you have here the auxiliary thing. You know it for sure. And then you have these tiny microphones. The quality maybe not the best, but it would enable you to be more interactive with the viewership, and I reckon your channel would start to grow immensely once people can hear your voice. Yeah. I don't know if you thought about that, but just if you put a mic in would make things easier. Does anybody know a strategy for this race? Should I start on softs or hards? Probably depending on where I'm starting. You have a mic on the headset? Yeah, this morning it didn't work. If it was turned on. Look at our starting position. Look at this, please. That's not good. That is not good. Let's switch to the hard tires. Like... Oh, Faruk is in the race. Faruk is in the race. Okay. Okay, lap 3 for mediums. Start on hard. Very good. Look at Faruk, where he is with his time. Ooh. We can enjoy 2 races in the A ranks and then it's off to the B ranks again. Ah, okay. Now I get it. Well, you failed. You failed to turn it on, but can't be the last stream from you. I am somewhat in fear, not gonna lie. Because with lap times, I can't compete here. Maybe with consistency. I don't even know if I have it. So luck will play a huge role in this race. Can we continue? Not good. Almost saved it. But just almost. Still the race isn't over. Let's race to not come last. Thank you, Sebastian. Messed it up in turn 1. Why now? Damn it, I will be destroying my tires for the rest of the race then. That part I know, but I would like to have some for a bit longer time. Good medium tires. That's why I would try the 2-stop on mats strategy. Is that a thing? Is it possible to stay out on hard tires the whole race? I mean, it's possible, but does it make sense? Ah, okay. You answered my question, thank you. Yeah, not worth it. Let's go now in. Mandatory it is. Is it? Oh, okay. I thought we had people leaving. But still the whole grid is on the track. What a long exit. Yeah, so both are required. Makes the race somewhat fun. I'd love to say unpredictable, but it's very much predictable. I love to miss my braking points. He said that one good. Evening, Charlie. How's it going? P13 is insanely good. I think I lost half a second in one lap to him. It could also be that I'm insanely bad. No news. We are all waiting. The wife is doing everything she can to stay in movement, to stay active and stuff, for the process to start naturally, but as of now, nothing. How is your family doing? This is gonna be a lonely race. A.m. It's the only time I don't like to wake up. In the middle of nowhere. Oh good, just had dinner, time to chill. Nice. What were you guys frying this evening? That's true. There is no traffic at that time. I'm getting chased by P15. Now I wonder, why do I have to be so far on the right prior braking? Oven pizza, yeah. Would love to have that too. I think I will be switching to the second account. To build it up. Let's build the second account. This is not going good. I might try the Audi R8. I remember last time it was quick around here. Nomad, turn that thing on. Try to build a second account. I am not even sure that I will be able to compete in the second account. But I think even though I had some time to do qualifying, I am not there where I want to be. So I would try to get more track time in. I see I'm 10 kph below the apex speed I should be in some turns. And I'm now realizing I stopped using the approach I had by marking down or writing down every apex speed for every turn to try to replicate it. I'm somewhat doing this blind. I'm annoyed too. Not that I can go into the 31s, but I can't even come close. In the France rankings, you are the next. I could catch technically, but I need two tens and I don't know where to get them. I'll make it stop. Yeah. Thank you for a time penalty where I lost 2 seconds. Yeah, I tried Brands Hatch. You might saw my time. Yeah, Blue Tuck, I saw on your thumbnail that Brands Hatch is your favorite one. But if I had to pick one, I think Laguna Seca and Brands Hatch would be one of my least favorite tracks. Although I used to love Laguna Seca back in Gran Turismo 1. But back then the cars would not spin out by touching the dirt, just a bit. Good for you. I mean, I would say I like Interlagos, but it doesn't treat me always too good. But again, I think something happened in the last 6 months, or let it be 1 year. I think all of the Gran Turismo players improved. And it's just getting more competitive. and much harder to compete. I now see the A ranks are still not my home. Don't know if they ever will be. I now heard the song from Tokyo Drift. That one was tough. The points already went away. At least the race was clear. That's nice to see. My countryman left. Would have congratulated him. Maybe another time. What now? Yeah, let's do one more. It's all or nothing. Ended up with the G7T. I tried the G7T on Brands Hatch, but I think my main time loss spot would be turn number 1, because it's downhill and I can't really predict when to turn with what speed to turn, and I find myself losing there at least 3 to 4 tenths. And then I lost my motivation to do that. Let me try to switch on the tire temperature to see if that still works. MD, same old shit, you alright? Good evening. How are you doing? Yes. It's there now. It's MD, the same old shit, just back to the B lobbies very, very soon. Finished last in this race. Had 2 spins and I was chased by P15. He eventually came through. No nobody we know today or this time. So close together. No good predictions. Not playing GT7. Playing Evening Pascal. Thank you. I am not doing good. So we are on our way back to the B lobbies. Yeah, MD, I wanted to ask if you play or do you play Resident Evil for relaxation? Right up your street. It's your neighborhood. What an idiotic move. 1 second. Gonna be a race like the last one again. Stream was stopped. Is it now okay? Thank you, Blue Tuck, for the good luck. Huge lag. I see the connection looks good. Avoided a crash. You can cut turn 2 far more. I should cut it. Not on hards. We'll face the other way. That could be true. Next lap switching to the mediums, then we can try things out. Went too wide. The annoying thing is I can recognize my driving mistakes, but I somehow can't solve them or do better. I'm somehow only repeating my mistakes. Only every now and then I get, I don't know how, but I do get a tiny bit better when I practice a lot. And when I don't drive one day, I forget everything again. Not forget, but I'm losing the kind of the muscle memory. Sometimes I wish I could. The reality at the moment is I can't. Yeah, Nomad, I mentioned it once or twice. I think when I reach the 500 I won't turn on any monetization. In fact, the only thing that I would turn on is the are the ads that you watch on the when you enter the stream once, and that's it. But memberships and super chat and everything, I don't have, not planning on turning it on. A once in a lifetime save. Normally I spin out. Now is the time to wipe the sweat off my forehead. I forgot to pit. Enjoying the hard tires. That's what she said. This chicane was good, I think. It's not that I won't remember you, it's that won't ever forget you. Because to remember, you need to forget. And I'm trying to be someone who doesn't forget. Not like forgetting to go into the pits, but the big picture stuff. We make it to the pits. Well, I'm at 31 subs at the moment. No worries about all of that. Yeah. Guys, if you can, subscribe to Nomad, to Blue Tag, sorry, to Nomad as well. Nomad, that's exactly what I would do. Like only the ads only ads, nothing more. I don't want to take anybody's money. And I think personally, I was a member of a lot of channels, and that adds up quickly. And once I got into my app where I pay stuff, when I saw that I spent 200 euros on YouTube in 1 month, I decided not to. So I'm now a member from Digit's channel for €1, Yield2D's channel for €1, and Sebastian's channel for €2, and that's it. And here and there I have nothing against a super chat once in a month of $5. Make it 10. But that got out of hand for me, so I don't want anybody impulsively spending money. Hence no memberships and stuff. Yeah, no man, no worries. I mean, you all can promote your stuff. I don't have anything against it. I am not able to even come close to P12 looking at the delta. And I'm wondering why. This is my best effort and it's not enough. Yeah, MD summed it up good. Something is oop, outside. The wind is blowing. I have to put up the kiddo on camera. I hope I can bring this P13 over the finish line and then switch to the other account. Not want to lose the A rank, that beautiful looking A rank. Yeah, but I think Rory sold that Audi again. A few days ago I was in one of his streams and he told the crowd he could not justify having 3 cars. Can it be that we take one position? I would love to. Yes. Oh no. He made it out. But the most terrible thing is, I would love to say that I'm underperforming, but this is my high performance. Yeah, I'm just high performing. It's just not enough. I have to live with it. I think the chicane is getting better. I should try not to accelerate while on the curb. I'm not the only one crashing. Okay, they unfortunately had some contact by the looks of it. By the look of the messages. Again, not catching up. I was the other day having wild dreams, and I was starting to look into the market for used BMWs 140i, and they are like 35,000-40,000 euros. I was hoping to see maybe something around 25. But all these cars are just too expensive. That was... I hope I can save the A rank. I did save it. It's okay. Being quick to switch to profile now. We are not a rookie, we are a complete beginner. Let's be quick to enter the race. Yeah. B rank. We have all of the... We have... Let's enroll and wait for the race. Let me catch up with the chat. And get a M140 for 15k. That is a good price. That's a good price. I would even think to sell my diesel and yeah, add some money and get that. Even though it would eat up a lot more petrol, I think I would enjoy it quite a bit. A Nomad, you're saying to me, try a mid-engine car? Yeah, I was saying I wanted to try the Audi R8. I should try it. I remember last time being very good at it in terms of global rankings, but yeah, in all honesty, I like the livery on the Porsche. That's why I'm using the Porsche. But we should make another livery on the R8. And then we can drive the R8. Let's promote ourselves. Saw that Rovi guy multiple times. He's driving okay. Like fair, clean. I'm still not competitive with this times. I can maybe race for P11. Yeah, P11, P10. P9, let it be P9, but other than that, this is not our race. This is not my week. This is... yeah. Am I wrong with the braking balance 5? I I wouldn't think so. But if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. I started on the mediums. That's wrong. Maybe we can catch up a few places and then try to maintain the position. Why, oh why? Let's practice. Sorry, you have to watch me now, basically doing qualifying laps. Charlie, you are right. I could not press enter. The game wouldn't let me. Let's try +2. Nomad, thanks a ton for popping in. War schön, dich mal gesehen zu haben. Gute Nacht. Have a great Wednesday tomorrow. It's looking better than on the main account. Explain this to me. Can the brake balance too make such a difference? Can really brake balance too do such a difference? I am blown away if that is the reason. Thank you, Charlie. At least here I am on P1. That's good. I don't get it. Yeah, probably it is, but I don't get it. Like feeling wise, I did not do anything different. Anything. Shall we try the R8? We shall. We have the time. Next race is at 9. Plenty of time. Let's now take a ghost. Burton. Checking the names. Never gonna understand it. Oh, I love the sound of the Audi. Especially the gear shifts under load. On 0.2 seconds I can't react. Tried that already. I need to have it on 0.3 or even more. Now it's on 0.3. It's one thing when I know what the ghost does. Or expect it to do. I mean, I expect it to go left in a left turn. But I'm not quick enough to react to it Would maybe not be a new record, but maybe I'm holding too strong onto the wheel. Maybe I should just take it more easy. "15 minutes until the race." Feels like I need much more trail braking. I need to let the car go, brake with less pressure, and carry more speed with me. But maybe aim for the curb too. I find him to be somewhat similar because no turbo. Yeah, overall pretty similar, I feel. Only the sound is a bit better on the Audi. One would have been close if I did not lose out on the lifting. Missed braking point, everything down the drain. Good night, MD. Thank you. Retry that. 8 minutes to the race. Probably have you been driving the new wheel? Audi for this race. I want to give it a chance to set high standards again. But it feels planted, maybe even more than the Porsche, as I'm now driving it around the track. We have 2 more subs, thank you. Didn't see the name, but I hope you know who you are. Let's enroll for the race to not skip it. Totally different. Do you think it's gonna be easy to adapt, or are you regretting the decision to go with Fanatec and not, let's say, SimCube or SimoCube, how they call it? I'm still blown away about this time. Was it on the Porsche? Yeah, it was. After all, you are in for the field to give better inputs then and stuff, but my wheel started to creaking, the right part of the handle, or the right grip. Maybe the wheel is saying to me, don't break me while... Yeah, I wanted to say, actually, after every stream, my arms do hurt a bit, like they are exhausted. And I'm holding on, I'm gripping onto it too hard, maybe. Do you have the space for a rig? Like a permanent space in your home that you could use? How to put it? Yeah, basically Lauren, Charlie is in a desperate need of a rig, what we call rig. It's a cockpit. For him to become a pro and buy you guys a new house somewhere near the beach in a warm country. So yeah, you guys might want to think about it. Because Charlie does have the lap times to compete in the highest ranks, but it's only possible with the rig. It's a small investment, but could be a huge payout. And he's also then gonna do the dishes, laundry, for the next year, everything you ask. And he is even gonna take you out for dinner every other day. And what else? Every Friday he's gonna bring flowers home. And if you don't have a robot for vacuuming, he's gonna get one. And he's even getting a pet. I believe a dog. Don't know if you guys are a cat or dog person, but it's also on the table. And Lauren, if you say yes, I'm gonna support Charlie's journey with 100 euros of my own money to get some accessories for the rig, so he can finally start streaming. Yeah, you guys decide on the dog. Maybe let the kid choose. Yeah, long term a rig is massively less expensive. It doesn't poo. That's a first thing. Made the change just about in time. Charlie, but in all honesty, I think I made the mistake to go with the Fanatec Cockpit just because of the space usage. I think these GT Omega cockpits are a bit better in terms of using less space. Oh, did it? No worries, Blue Tuck. Make sure to, if you manage to finish the video while the stream is on, please post it here. Otherwise, I will have a look at it once it's done. Charlie, you can maybe enter the giveaway from Digit Racing. He is giving away, or GT Omega is giving away one premium cockpit, I think. Maybe you could be the lucky one. Protecting the inside like MD is watching. Want to make him proud. Shouldn't take long. Nice. First mistake of the race. Yeah, go. I don't appreciate such overtakes. where we both get compromised. Let's get to slipstream or not. Closing in. I don't know how, but you take it. Who knows? You need to try. I mean, he has a following of somewhat above 70,000 now. And I assume maybe 5% are gonna enter. So you could be having a real chance. Sorry. Ooh, is this a time penalty? Yeah. I'm an idiot. I wanted to trick them. I tricked myself. This lap we are pitting for real. And I think this race just became a bit more interesting. Because I think with this crew I can keep up. So it could be a good battle. Whoop, whoop. What is it you do? You just visit, I think, the Digit webpage, or GT Omega, or the Instagram, or something from that. And for every entry, you have the kind of points on the right, shown how many entries you get through one option, I guess. And you can like improve your chances if you enter through all of the options. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I should be playing Kerbal Space Program and not this space program where I launch myself on some grass fields. Speaking of tires, here we have the temperature without the infographics this time to give it a more clear look. Such a good feeling catching up. The tires look good now. Oh, time penalty, 1,000,000%. This would have been so nice to catch up in the slipstream. Maybe even overtake at the end of the straight. Was that pressure? Why isn't anybody going into the pits? Maybe the pack in front of me could now go pit. Or not. Tires still looking good in terms of temperature. Yeah, it should go warmer red and colder is then blue. And it works. I tested it, especially when I'm spinning out. Not yet. I am waiting for the wife to give birth, then we will know more. Really looks like everybody pitted. That was unfortunate. The tire temperatures not relevant anymore. Don't even remember. Did I start first in this race? What a shame. See, the temperature does work. Yeah, I did it too many times. I did it too many times now. Superb race. Superb one. Decided should be enough for today, and just received a message from my wife. She was planning on going to shower, so somebody needs to have a look at the baby or at kiddo if he wakes up that he's not alone. So Charlie and everybody else who popped in, Blue Talk, MD, anybody is still watching, thank you for popping in, for chatting, and yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Gonna relax a bit in front of the TV, watching YouTube, some documentaries about space, I hope. Then tomorrow is another day, hopefully with the baby coming finally. If not, the day after tomorrow is also a day, so we'll see when this will happen. But again, thank you all. Have a good evening. Have a good Wednesday tomorrow. And I see you around. Good night. Take care. Bye.